Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. On this episode, I'm reviewing Caught Up by Liz Tomforde. This is the third book of the Windy City series, and I've been quickly reading all these books because they're a bit addicting. I was very curious to see how Miller would make a place for herself on Kay's little family with Max, but it was generally so nice. Kai is a single dad and starring pitcher of Chicago's MLB team. Is stressed to think, but he doesn't want help raising his son Max. Each of his previous nannies only lasted a few weeks before he has let them go. And now his coach is putting his foot down by hiring the one person he can fire, his daughter. Miller Montgomery is the last woman he should fall for, too wild, too young, and too unattached. Chicago is just a quick stop for her, and he thought he's been counting down the days until she left, but summer feels too short when he starts thinking about forever. As a high-end pastry chef recently won the most prestigious award in the industry, Miller is desperate to prove she deserves it, but with a new title comes new pressure, and she can create a fresh and inspiring dessert to save her life. With only 2 months to get back on track, she should be focusing in the kitchen, but instead she lets her dad talk her into using her time off to nanny for his star's player kid. Kay Rhodes forgot how to have fun, and she is eager to jog his memory. But when he and his son start to feel like home, she has to remind them both that her time in Chicago ends with the summer. Besides, she's always been a runner, and the last thing she wants is to get caught. So I had a feeling that I was going to love this book, and ever since we got a glimpse of Kai Rhodes with his cute son Max in The Right Move, there was something about Kai that drew me in, and sometimes I get a little bit hesitant with the kids in books, especially with these young, because I believe that authors tend to age them up in terms of their capabilities as kids. But Liz did an amazing job in staying authentic to Max's age, and I absolutely fell in love with this kid. I was just like Miller, completely enamored. I loved how she just entered these two lives with like a hurricane ready to do some damage, but also how she needed them back. It was so nice to see her get her spark back, to feel inspired once again, and to go back to the basics. Some of my favorite moments were the quiet ones where she was just playing a game with Max and for her father. The talks she had with him were amazing. And Kai to see him finally understand that it was okay to ask for help, to have a support system around him that was available to him. But my favorite relationship of his was with Zaya. These two brothers were just special together, and truly a joy to see how they love each other so much and would always have each other's back. Also, Kai needed a father figure, and he found that with Monty, Miller's dad. But the chemistry between Kai and Miller was off the charts. I loved the little cat and mouse game they played throughout the story, but we knew, and even they knew, that it was inevitable for them to completely fall in love, to act on their feelings, and to see that they were exactly what the other needed. That's what really made them work 100%. Kai needed some lightness and fun to get out of his head and to actually accept help, and Miller needed to feel grounded, to be surrounded by people that loved and believed in her no matter what. Also, the beautiful thing about this book is how we actually see these two characters trying to deal with their past and having some kind of closure with it. Miller understands she wasn't a burden to her father, that he wanted to be with her so much, and that she doesn't have to prove anything to him. And Kai learns that he wasn't defined by his dad's choices, that he could still have fun and not be as uptight while taking care of his brother and son. I know I keep saying this with every single new review I make of books like this, where they are a series and all the main characters make appearances, but I love it so much. I really enjoy seeing how the old characters are and how their lives are progressing, but also how the new ones or the next couples are being slowly becoming the main focus. So basically, I've read all the books in this series, and the only one I have left in this universe is Inner Own League, and I can't wait to read it. Next up on my reviews is Play Along, as we meet Zaya and Kennedy. As always, if you like, you can like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Happy readings.